Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 18th, and we are in the middle of the quarantine. For those of you, most of you are probably in the same situation. It is gorgeous outside today, so we're all going outside, and we're going to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather. I am moving our vehicles so the kids have a little bit more room to ride their bikes and rollerblade. So that's what I'm actually in the process of doing at the moment. It's supposed to be in the 50s today, but it's still in the 30s right now. I gotta grab another jacket. I'm going outside and going to start working in the garden. This is probably the best time as ever to get the garden going. It's March 18th. It's a little early, but we've had a really warm streak. The snow is gone. The ground's been thawed out for a good week or so. So I'm gonna start at least the spinach and lettuce, and maybe the peas. We'll see how long the kids can hold out. I'm gonna have the older kids help watch the little guys, so I can go back there. Mr. Daniel's taking his nap, and let's see how much I can get done in an hour. Can Swiss chard go in early? Direct sow, April through early August. All right, that one can go in early. Let's keep looking. Okay, some lettuce. I think this one. Remember to harden off transplants. Direct sow one as soon as soil can be worked. All right, last lettuce. Ooh, spinach. This spinach is older, so we might have. Yeah, older, definitely 2014. But let's hold that for me, kiddo. Okay, thank you. Let's see what else I have. Some romaine. There's a little bit in here. Direct sow as soon as the soil can be worked. Okay. Here's some more spinach here. Direct sow is early 2.5 months before your average last frost date. Yep. All right. Let's put that in. Carrots. Do carrots go in early? Let's see. Outdoor in a sunny location from early spring to midsummer. After all danger of frost is past. Nope. Not that. Okay. Anything else, Charity, you can think of? Beets. Direct sow 4 to 6 weeks before your before your average last frost date. Guess we can put those in too. And there's some more beets. Now I don't know if this guy's going to do anything. 2012. That's a long time ago. Okay, I think that's it for now. Are you going to help me? Okay, let's go, kiddo. So excited to be Mommy's helper today. Wonder how the garden's doing. Lift it up. Open the gate. In we go. All of the garlic is coming up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. The garlic's starting to come up. Don't step on it, sweetheart. See all the little baby garlics? Nope, those are weeds. Where are the little baby garlics? There it is. Good job. So this has been getting the most sun for springtime, so I think this is where we're going to put. There's some rows here. Probably can't see it because of, it's been winter time, but we're going to dig it up. What'd you find? Seeds. Well, we'll dig up the dirt first, okay? And then we'll plant the seeds. We have to prepare the soil. See if this is thawed out. It looks like it's thawed out. You can pull the weeds out. This is a large pile of cow manure that we got back in the fall. We put it in here to just compost. We're hoping to just incorporate those into the rows. So that's kind of my plan for today. We're going to start putting that into these rows. Not sure how much I'm going to get planted today. So we put a row of spinach in here and a row of mixed different types of lettuces here. They should be fine.
When it comes to spring, you have to plant.
Just scrape it all up. And then you might have to pull some of the things out with your glove. Put it in the bucket. Good job. I got my next 2 rows, and I'm going to plant pak choi and Swiss chard. Wow. You want to open it up?
Uh-huh. I'm opening up beans. So we can use these seeds.
I put the other seeds right there. Watch out. There's the other seeds we found.
2 seeds that say the all with to sleep in.
Okay, open it up. Careful.
Ooh, it's like an Easter egg.
All right, add it to our collection there. We'll take them inside, okay?
See?
They probably will sprout if we plant them. I would assume, at least.
Yes, they do.
See how many
1, 2,
beans?
3, 4, 5. 5 of these beans. 6, 7.
And the 2 we found in the ground. Let's see if we can find some more in there.
Oh, yeah.
Jordy just went inside and she found peas. Yay! So I've got some peas I'm going to plant. I'm so happy I had some. I think I bought these last year. I think last year, if I remember right, my lovely rabbit and rodent problem, most of them got eaten. But, well, let's hope that's not the case this year. I don't think I ever showed you where the owl house ended up going and what it looked like, but there it is. Let's have a little chat about mental health for a few minutes. You guys know I started this channel because I was struggling with some postpartum depression, particularly after the death of my grandma. And this channel was my out. I needed something to do. And I think we're sort of I am not depressed, but I think we're in a time in our lives, the whole United States, the whole world, where mental health is definitely at a risk. When you are told that you need to stay home and not leave, it's it really can play on your mental health. And I will speak this from just experiencing it myself, and that's why we're outside today. Yesterday it was raining, could not get out, but being outside helps tremendously. And being able to do something, I know not all of you who are watching this have the ability to go out in your yard, start planting seeds. I'm very thankful that we have seeds left over from last year. I do have my order in to Baker Creek Seeds. Those have not gotten shipped yet. I put that order in last week. I'm hoping they will get shipped. I've actually been picking up seeds as I go along here and there, but there were some things that I wanted to get from a seed catalog, so I am waiting for those. But I'm thankful that I still had some seeds left over from last year to get them in the garden. But when we're in a situation like this, and I mentioned this on our YouTube community page, mental health can really take a huge toll in this situation, from not knowing what the future may bring to, what happens, what if I get sick, what if my children get sick, what if my parents get sick. I mean, there's a whole lot of ifs. What happens if we run out of toilet paper or things like that? And it really can play a toll on you mentally. My suggestion is do your best to stay off the online media sites and the news channels. Check in once, twice a day, catch the highlights, but don't live in those realms because it will drive you crazy. It is so much better to be outside, the fresh air, getting vitamin D from the sunshine today, just for your mental health, but also for your physical health. Another thing you probably noticed, I'm gardening with my bare hands today. When I first was struggling with the depression years and years ago, I found out that for me, putting my hands in the soil it was so therapeutic. And there's been several articles and studies published online that say that there's as much microbes and benefit in the soil when you are exposed to them as a strong antidepressant. So that being said, I'm not a scientist, but if you guys are struggling with anxiety, depression, go outside, put your hands in the dirt. It really does make a difference. And that first year that I was really struggling with depression, Art knows that my sanity was this garden. Every day I would come out here, and it might be just 30 minutes, it might be 15 minutes, but it was just like my grounding point to my sanity. And for all of you guys who are Christians, you know, we have such a wonderful prospect at knowing that God is always going to take care of us. And that to me is a huge comfort. I don't get preachy on this channel, you guys know that, but that is a huge comfort for me, knowing that, you know, no matter what happens, God's going to be looking out for me, no matter what. So that's just a little bit of my suggestions for your mental health and well-being. I'm hoping that this video finds you guys well. It brings you some cheer, because not everything is doom and gloom. What, honey?
Can we eat outside today?
It's a little chilly to eat outside.
No, it's not.
You think
it's perfect opposite.
it's, well, we might. We'll see. The sun is nice and warm, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
How's the pizza coming?
I don't know.
I'm going to finish up planting my peas here. Still have a couple more things I'm going to do. It's been well over an hour. This took a little bit longer than I suspected, but it is gorgeous outside, so I'm definitely not complaining. All of us are actually getting over our various forms of colds and such, and the outdoors is good for us today. We needed this. Hello, where are your boots? Do you need help? Or are you having fun out in the great outdoors? Here, well, let's start with this. Your handlebars are backwards. Let's turn it this way. Get up for a second, sweetheart. Okay, let's, whoa, there we go. Now hop on. Go ahead.
How can you push me after this?
Okay, put your feet in the pedals.
I can't do it.
Yep. Oh, not quite long enough. Oh, look at those tights. Oh, that's what memories are made out of, right? Is dirt and mud. Oh.
God.
Here's a little real life for you.
Can you help me pick up the little
Lillian, what did you do?
Just accidentally spilled them.
You accidentally spilled the peas. All right, let's pick them all up one by one.
One by one, one by one.
Eventually, don't step in them though.
Yeah, because it's so hardy to not step on. The accident just spared
I know, but you shouldn't have touched without asking Mommy first. One last thing, I'm gonna clean this out, put in our beets, and well, call it a day for now. Oh, look at you! Are you sliding? Well, that looks like fun. So it's after lunch, and I gotta get out of the sunshine so I can actually see you guys. Art's helping me for a few minutes. We're just putting together another glass house. Now, we haven't done, Art, how many years has it been since we actually did glass?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Just a minute, sweetheart. Good job. It's been a while, but we started out our hoop house using just like a glass frame, and then we got away from that with just the ease of the hoop house. However, considering the circumstances, we want to try to grow as much food as we possibly can right now, just for ourselves, but also for others who might, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. And this is what we've done. We had these cinder blocks, so we brought those out. We went ahead and they're just temporarily laid here. We'll probably sink them a little bit and put them into the garden. And then Art has some J-channel, I believe it's called J-channel, from the siding that, well, you guys know we're in the process of removing the siding, and we are slowly chopping it up and putting it in the garbage every week. But we had some leftovers, and we have this large piece of, is that double pane glass?
Yeah.
Double pane glass. It used to be a storm door, And we have that. Now we didn't want to take, let me see if I can do this without killing myself. There we go. We didn't want to take, this is glass and glass right on both sides. We didn't want to lay that directly on the cinder blocks because it will make a scratched up mess. So Art's taking the J channel and putting it on the side like this. So it's going to be like a little bit of a protection, and we'll just go ahead and lay this whole glass piece on top of here. Going to create like a little mini greenhouse. Still need to figure out what I'm going to put in here. I think it's going to be broccoli and cauliflower. Some of those things that it's still too early to put in, but you could direct sow them, and because they're going to be in the heated like greenhouse, that they should do fine out here. So that's what we're working on right now. And you guys remember my hoop house. I'm going to tidy this up a little bit, but I was pretty excited to see that my thyme did winter over just fine. And then we also have some parsley that made it too. So I'm pretty excited about that because that means we're going to have some early herbs this year. And, well, the kale didn't make it. That's not a surprise there. And in here is my strawberry bush. So, got to clean that up and get that ready for spring. It's all planted. I don't know how well it will work. The seeds are old. I have a row of lettuce here, a row of lettuce here. Then here, here, and here are 3 little rows of spinach with broccoli seeds on either side. So, my thought is the broccoli will just grow up. Broccoli takes a lot longer to grow, but the spinach and the lettuce doesn't. So the spinach and the lettuce can grow up, and then I'll just mow it all down, eat it, and then the broccoli can take over and flourish. So I'm trying to be really tight spaced. So if everything grows that I planted, we're going to have food for food banks and neighbors and everyone else. I mean, there'd be so much lettuce. Unbelievable.
Nothing wrong with a lot of lettuce.
Then I have 2 rows of kale, 2 rows of spinach, and then I have 3 rows of beets here. And that's my little mini greenhouse. We'll see what happens. Oh, and
do you want to show them what we found?
Oh, where did you put it?
Oh, it's over here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it.
Oh, did you chuck it? Oh, here it is.
I tossed it there. Okay.
I can't believe I'm touching this.
A jawbone of something. I don't know what.
That's cool. Can't tell if he had cavities or not. There you go.
It does now.
Yeah. Oh, that might just be dirt. A very good.
What do you think?
That. I don't know. Cool. What would it? It has to be something
Raccoon.
like maybe a raccoon or a possum. It looks
Something
like it's
fairly
probably,
big.
Yeah, that size
Not
of animal.
really big.
And I also put in some lettuce plants in here. There's, I think, 12 lettuce plants. I tell you, Art, we're going to have lettuce coming out our ears.
It's
if we all
okay.
sprout.
We'll eat it.
We're finally ready to cook the corned beef and cabbage. Yesterday, I spent most of the day taking care of Daniel. All the kids are in various stages of getting over a cold. And, what, honey? Hang on a minute, please. And so, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. We were supposed to have corned beef and cabbage. I was going to make it on the stove. And then I spent almost the entire afternoon with Daniel. He wasn't feeling all that well. And he was just having, kind of like when he had pneumonia, he was having some of those type of symptoms. So I was really trying to keep an eye on that and making sure that he was staying healthy and we weren't going the direction we didn't want to go. So corned beef and cabbage did not happen last night. I'm going to put it in the pot now. Kids are in bed, taking their naps. Art is on his way to working on downstairs. Look at this. You guys get a sneak peek to our Saturday update here. So, what did you do last night?
9, 10, 11, and 17.
All right, we're getting there.
And right now I'm going to go downstairs and do 13, 15, 22, 24.
So when that first section's done, you can give that all to me. Is this is the entire island?
This is
totally
island,
done.
Except for the doors and shelves and stuff.
Okay, and the doors and shelves are the next column, right?
Yeah, these are doors and shelves.
This is my department.
And staining, when this is done, it's going to go to Janelle, where she is going to stain 1 through 56.
Okay.
And then after that, actually I numbered it a little kind of funny. So this is that corresponds with that, and those are all the doors.
Okay.
So we're getting there.
Yeah.
There is hope.
Definitely hope. So he's going downstairs to work on that. I'm gonna get the corned beef and cabbage, try to get the kids settled down. They are in bed, but as most parents know, just because they're in bed does not mean that they are settled. So first order of business, get this corned beef and the cabbage in, and then, well, I'll figure out what's step 2 after this. If you guys watched that that freezer haul that I did, this I picked up when it was on sale. Look at that. What a great price it was, $1.99 a pound. So this is what? Almost a 4-pound corned beef, and I'm just gonna go ahead and boil it. That's really the only way that I've ever cooked these. Rinse them off with the packet, throw in a cabbage, boil it all afternoon, and hopefully it'll be as tender can be. The kids aren't a huge fan of this. We have it once a year, but I always take the leftovers and turn it into corned beef casserole. Ooh, someone knows I have a treat for them. She's going crazy. Are you ready for a treat? They're like, wait, don't forget me. Don't forget, there we go. Whoa, there they go. Race out to the coop. Look at them. They've got something. She's got something for us. Okay, girls, hang on a second. Hang on. Don't come out of the coop. Don't come out of the coop. Come on. Hang on. Let me jump in at least. There you go. Chicken scraps just for you girls. You guys have to fly out if you want anything. There you go. Yay, food! They always have they already have their grades in the coop, but we like to always give them a little something extra. Look at how happy they are. Oh, you finally decided to come out. Well, look at that. I'm just making some Irish soda bread here. Recipe I did a long time. Look at that. Long time ago, 2016. Found at simplerecipes.com. You guys can find that for yourself. Very easy, very basic. Doesn't have caraway seeds. My kids don't really like caraway seeds, so this is just really a basic Irish soda bread. Very delicious, and it'll go great tonight with our corned beef and cabbage. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah. It's falling.
Because we just need to make sure that the butter is cut in.
You wash your hands.
I did. I most certainly did wash my hands before I started this. All we have to add is milk and an egg.
How much?
Well, it's going to be 1 3/4 cup of buttermilk.
What's buttermilk?
I'll sour it, add a little bit of stuff to it, and you can buy just plain buttermilk, but I don't ever.
I'm glad you didn't get it on. I'm glad you didn't get that on camera. No.
Mr. Daniel, you're awake. Whoop! How was your nap? Oh, did you have a good nap? Yeah. What's that, Daniel? You want to play in the cupboard? All right, here you go. Okay, Mary, dump that right in the middle there. Okay. And then I'll mix it in.
Wow, that's a lot of milk.
Well, this should taste really good.
Can I mix it?
Can you hold the camera for Mommy?
Sure.
Birth. B-I-R-T-H. There it is. Cook it away. Let's hope it tastes good. Boy, does that smell good. I'm just going to let it rest here. I think it's cooked all the way through. I might take the meat thermometer to it. I've had problems with this before, not being cooked in the center. So maybe I should check that. Yeah, I think that's done. I don't remember what it's supposed to be up to, but I think it's supposed to be right around that range. I suppose I could Dr. Google it, and they would probably tell me what temperature our soda bread should be in the center. But I think that's pretty close. Well, look at that. It came right out. What a gorgeous bottom. That's the first time I've made Irish soda bread in a cast iron pan. But it looks really, really good. Well, I sort of forgot to film dinner, so you guys get to see leftovers.
The ravages.
Cabbage, boiled cabbage, corned beef, Well, I'm guessing that's gonna get decimated before. Yeah, that's gonna be gone in just a minute.
Grapes.
3, 2,
Grapes
1,
are
it's
gone. The beans are gone. Salad's still there.
That's great.
And we had some children who wanted to use their spoon for serving tonight, so
Me.
we have a
That's my spoon. That's
fun place.
Right,
for
and the
serving.
beans are all gone too, as you can
All
see.
gone. It's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna go out for a quick walk around the block. I'll come back and then we'll start our night routine. I got back from my walk and the kids want to go out and go for a car ride. So we're gonna do that. Tonight is Wednesday night. We usually have a prayer service tonight, but because of the virus, we are not having that. So we're actually gonna do some reading in the car. Our pastor sent out just some thoughts and verses that we can reflect on during this time. And we just thought this was a perfect time to go in the car. I know you guys can't see me that well, but this is a perfect time to get in the car and just drive around and have a little change of scenery and reflect on the things that are most important right now. So we're over here at the post office and Charity spotted deer. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Look at that. I've never seen deer here.
No, I have not either. Probably because it's been so quiet.
Yeah. John. Well, isn't that interesting?
Yeah. I guess I'm just going to park right
there's
here.
5 of them. There's 5 of them.
Where's the other one?
See?
1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4.
5.
Literally deer and headlights right there.
Yeah, right?
Headlights.
What show was that said headlights?
I don't know.
It was the Peter Rabbit movie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The Peter Rabbit movie.
Oh, he just heard the deer slam. The deer slam. Yeah, the door slam.
Look at that guy.
I think it's a
How often do you get to see
Although,
a
do wait,
deer like that?
I think it's actually a pack of old girls. That'd be good.
So it's 11:06, and I'm going to end the vlog here. The house is quiet, other than Art working away down in the basement. I don't know if he finished those boards that he wanted to yet. I think he's getting pretty close. He's trying to put in the parts where the panels go in. So if you remember his drawing from the Snail Space Challenge, he has the frame, and then he has like the middle support sections, and then between the frame and those middle supports are the wood panels. And all those panels on all 4 sides have to get channeled, for lack of a better word. You have to put a channel on all the sides so those panels can slide in and stay secure. And he has tools for that. The machinery does most of it, but the little ends, it doesn't cut like straight edges. It kind of curves out as it comes out of the groove. So obviously panels aren't curved, so he has to finish that little bit of curve with just a hand chisel, which takes time. We're talking custom built We're talking custom built cupboards here, and that just takes a while. But he's working away down there. He took today off from working. There's really not a whole lot coming in. A customer did call and ask, but Art did tell him that all of us we currently have colds. We don't know what it is, and the customer said, we'll wait a few weeks. I thought that was a very wise idea. So that's the scoop. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you guys stay healthy. Take care of your mental and physical health, and we'll see you for our next video. Good night.